The Ohio State-Michigan rivalry is already testy, and this season hasn't even started. During a conference call this week, Jim Harbaugh reportedly interrupted Ryan Day and questioned him on a photo of an assistant coach working with linebackers, which is against the COVID protocol. Day, then in a team meeting, reportedly wondered aloud whether or not the Big Ten should implement a mercy rule because they were going to hang 100 on Michigan. I'm here for all of this, and I have a feeling so is Paul Finebaum, who joins us. Paul, as I read those words, what thoughts go through your mind?
Well, to me, it feels like college football season is almost here, Greeny, and that's the first time I can make that statement in about a year. You have to applaud Jim Harbaugh. It doesn't matter how many times he gets sand kicked in his face, he gets sucker punched, he gets eviscerated on the field, he keeps coming back for more, and I've never seen anyone quite like that. So for that, I admire Harbaugh, but Ryan Day, remember, this is only his second year taking over for Urban Meyer, and he's acting like Nick Saban. It's amazing.
How about you, Domonique? As you hear this stuff as a former player, what thoughts go through your mind?
Oh, man, I love it. I think that's the type of stuff that gets guys excited. It'll make this game more exciting as if it needed even more hype. But I do think that if Harbaugh is being accurate, that he thinks that someone is violating the COVID protocols, then he's doing the right thing. He's calling them out. He's protecting the players at Ohio State and the players at Michigan by doing that. But who cares whether it's true or false? Just the fact that they're talking trash right now is really what's exciting to me. And I do believe Ryan Day is actually going to try to get to 99 at least on Jim Harbaugh.
Well, you remember the legendary old line between Schembechler and Woody Hayes when they were the legendary coaches in this rivalry, and Woody Hayes went for 2 late in the game, and they asked him why, and he said, because they don't allow you to go for 3. So that's the history, Paul, that we're dealing here, and so maybe we're getting a little bit of it. I'll remind you, this is not the last game of the season this year. They're playing October 24th. Paul, you'll love this. I brought this up to Jalen Rose the other day, and I'll give you one guess how Jalen responded. Here's what he said.
We're going to get a win this year. That's right. I said it. Save this footage. Michigan will beat the Buckeyes in football this year.
That's the mayor of Ann Arbor, Jalen Rose, talking. Paul Finebaum, your response.
I mean, I can't. I mean, Greedy, this isn't even fun anymore. I mean, I know. I mean, everyone wants to dominate the opposition, but I mean, Jalen's about 10 feet taller than I am, but I feel like I've just battered him into submission every time we have this conversation. I mean, I'm not going to say, does Jalen understand the definition of insanity as saying and doing the same thing over and over again with the same result? Because, I mean, he's a fan. He's one of the most influential alums in that school's history on the sports field, and often, why not keep cheering for the Big Blue? And he's still going to get the same result. Michigan is going down badly, Jalen. I mean, I don't know if they'll lose by 50, but it'll be close.
Okay. Meantime, Paul, I have not heard this, but I've been told that this is going to be very entertaining. You had Will Muschamps on your radio show yesterday, and I'm told that he offered some very interesting advice for his players. Nick, we're going to like this. Let's play Muschamps.
You need to lead a very boring life right now. I probably look back to your high school days and your college days. Yeah, I couldn't imagine you had many dates. And that's where our guys need to lead their lives right now. They need to lead their lives like Paul Finebaum did in college.
Never had one.
Paul, this is on your own show, Paul. How are you allowing this?
I mean, it was definitely the line of the year, and you know, this is when I'm supposed to argue that I had a lot of dates, but I never had a date in high school or college, so he was right.
Yes. I mean, all of you guys, Nick, all of you superstar athletes and everything like that. This is Paul Finebaum in high school. I believe that's a high school photo. I know we have his high school graduation photo. This is a young Paul Finebaum. Now, Domonique, if I had just put that. If I just put that picture on the screen, oh, there it is. That's the that's the high school yearbook photo. The choice of neckwear is fascinating as I take a close look at that, Paul. But Nick, like if you were to have gotten this yearbook and it said underneath it, you know, this person, that face, is most likely to what? What do you think, Domonique, would have been the end of that sentence? Nick? I think we've lost Nick. I get this. You know what? I think that the picture so shocked him that it threw him off completely. Paul, your reaction?
I mean, I would have thought most likely to be a Hollywood model or film star. I mean, Greeny, let's be honest. I mean, I can't say much about my appearance today, but at 16 or 17, I was holding it pretty well. I mean, that was really good hair for the era.
I don't disagree with that at all. And you know what? You know what it should have said under it? Will go on to become one of the most significant television stars in America. That's what it should say. No one looks forward to high school reunions more than Paul Finebaum, I'll tell you that. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.